This is KCTV English News. I'm Nick Brontes. Duty-free shops in Jeju recorded their best month of sales ever in August. According to industry representatives, the $188 million in sales surpassed the previous record of $180 million, which was set just 3 months earlier in May. 76% of the sales, $143 million, were at duty-free shops exclusively for foreign travelers. The number of shoppers was up as well. Duty-free shops for non-Koreans welcomed 129,000 customers last month, 10% more than the month before. The shops for domestic consumers welcomed 510,000, 8% more than in July. The provincial government has received a favorable assessment of its work last year. The Office for Government Policy Coordination surveyed local residents and asked them for a written evaluation of the province as well as their satisfaction with its work. The province earned a score of 83.3, 1.6 points higher than for its work the previous year. Higher exports and non-tax revenue were some of the main reasons for the positive evaluation, as was the streamlining of regulations, which was done to make local life easier for island residents. Locals pinpointed 3 areas that needed improvements, though. They want an expansion to the ranks of inspectors on the Provincial Audit Commission, the appointment of more women and the disabled to citizens' committees, and the development of MICE industry markets. The Navy will host an international naval review at the Jeju Civilian Military Complex port next month, and it is allowing participating foreign navies to fly only their official national flags on their vessels. This directive follows concerns that the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force would raise the Rising Sun flag. That flag was used by Imperial Japan. It is viewed by many as a symbol of militarism, and its possible display at next month's event is causing a growing controversy. The 5-day naval review begins October 10th. 21 vessels from 14 countries are expected to take part. Local officials have certified the security of about 4 out of every 10 rural guest houses that applied for the new certification. Jeju City received applications from 81 rural accommodations. 8 withdrew voluntarily from the process. Officials then certified 31 of the applicants based on written evaluations and on-the-spot inspections. That means only 38% were certified. Of those that were not, most were not adequately equipped with crime prevention CCTV security cameras and alarm bells. Certified guest houses will be given priority when the government distributes tourism development funding, and they will be promoted through official websites. Jeju City has announced more support for female farmers. It is offering financial support for women to hire help for their agricultural activities for as many as 90 days before and/or after childbirth. The city has earmarked 70,000 won per day per new or expecting mother. That works out to 5,040,000 won for all of the workdays within the full 90-day period. Jeju City has offered 46 million won in assistance to 12 women farmers so far this year. Governor Won Hee-do has asked Seoul to designate the island as a so-called blockchain industrial zone. As Beijing tightens regulations on cryptocurrency, Chinese blockchain companies say they would be interested in investing here if the conditions are right. Mike Balfour reports.
Korean and Chinese blockchain companies met for the first time in Jeju. They discussed the trend of global blockchain technology and ways forward to operate cryptocurrency exchange. China's biggest IT companies, including Alibaba and Tencent, and global mega investors attended the World Blockchain Forum in Jeju. More than 1,000 Chinese participated in the forum. the biggest event ever in the blockchain area. Chinese participants showed great interest in the island's future plan to be designated as a blockchain industrial zone by Seoul. The Chinese government is tightening up regulations on cryptocurrency, and many of the Chinese firms are considering relocating overseas. Participants anticipate big investment if the island is allowed to establish the cryptocurrency exchange and is designated as a blockchain industrial zone.
这是有这么多的一个投资者、一个区块链的公司，还有一些区块链的一些社区建设的一些人，实际上都在来，实际上都在寻找，如果一些好的政策、好的一些政策的一些支持，那我相信这些都会过来的。
Jeju has already welcomed many relocated Chinese companies, and the visa waiver program encourages investment.
그리고 한국 시장 자체가 전 세계적으로 어느 정도 검증된 시장이기 때문에 제 생각으로는 만약에 그렇게 된다면 중국의 많은 기업이나 투자자분들이 많은 관심을 갖고 실제로 투자로도 연결이 될 것 같습니다.
Governor Won Hir-young has officially proposed to Seoul to designate Jeju as a blockchain industrial zone. Chinese companies are increasingly interested in Jeju's move. Mike Balfour, KCTV.
Stroll along flower-lined roads on Gapado during the small island's Autumn Flower Festival. The strong winds early Friday will die down somewhat later in the day. Skies will be mostly cloudy or overcast. For more, here's your forecast. The morning low in Jeju City will be 20 and the afternoon high 24 degrees. Temperatures in Seogwipo will fall between 20 and 25. The low before lunch in Seongsan will also be 20, and the high later on again, 25 degrees. Similar temperatures are expected across the island in Gosan. And the morning low at higher elevations like Songpanak will be 15, and the afternoon high 19 degrees. Taking a look at the marine forecast, winds will be out of the northeast and east at 10 to 16 meters per second, and seas will be quite rough by times, getting up to 4 meters. And here's what's in store for us over the next few days. That brings us to the end of today's broadcast. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you'll join me tomorrow at the same time. Don't forget to visit us online at eng.kctvjeju.com. 시청자 여러분, 고맙습니다.